Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome, come on in.
La da 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 da.
Should have had a brain freeze.
A brain freeze or a brain fart?
Brain freeze. I was eating a popsicle before we start.
Oh, I got a cough.
Okay, cough.
Oh, goodness gracious. I did cough. I mute myself when I cough. Good Lord. And when I cough and then go into a 20 seconds of coughing fit in the video, I got to edit that shit out.
Nah, man.
Nah, just leave that shit in there. All over for fucking 15 seconds. Yeah, let's just leave that shit in there. Bless you. Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in the YouTube world.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, sorry I missed last week. What's up, Frost? My B word, Steve.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's all blame Kilted for last week.
My bitches. You can blame me all you want to. I was hanging out with my dude, man.
Yeah,
it was his actual birthday.
Son's birthday, so
it was his actual birthday. So sorry. I'm off this entire week, and I wanted to. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stream some shit." No, I'm not. No, the fuck, I'm not. I'm gonna sit around and fart around and nothing. I've actually slept late these past few days. Like, I think today I slept till 10 o'clock. It was amazing.
What's up, Steve? I mean, I guess yes. If that's what we are, Frostbite, I guess that's what we are.
Oh, eventually we will be.
Hello.
I mean, I've already been called a bigot. It is what it is. The words don't mean anything. Of course, we've talked about it numerous times. The words do not mean a single thing. My God. See, it's a shame you don't know individual chuckle fucks like Nick Calandra, because his worlds come crumbling down on top of his head. Which one? Did I see the new Vizzy made by Grizzle? Yes. Wait, which video? Are they going to call me a video?
One, I assume.
The newest one. Let's go find out. Let's see. Grizzy Shills. That's how I find Grizzy's video. Oh, it's right there. Oh, the Marvel shit. No, I didn't watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
The new shills from the Marvel movie. Even though I don't know why they're what's causing the reignition of people wanting to watch that movie.
No, well, wait, what?
Yes, they're
shilling like recent shilling.
Yes,
the movie's a year old and it was shit. It was fucking hot garbage. What?
I don't know, man. Maybe people are trying to like go back and defend it because of how good Deadpool was. I'm sorry, Deadpool was shit. How dare they make that movie? It was a garbage ass movie. God, I hate that.
We're gonna get into the positives and negatives that was Deadpool and Wolverine.
I got like 2 complaints. That's about it.
Oh, there's lots of complaints about the movie. They just
you.
Oh, well, story-wise, objective complaints. Subjectively, I fucking like. It's a fantastic movie. Where's that? Am I mixing those up? Subjective is based on your personal opinion. Objective is based on what you see before you. Bam. Recent. Frost, are you telling me people are shilling from a movie from a year and a half ago that was objectively bad? The effects, the cinematography, the costumes, the characters, the motivation was all absolute nonsense. And people are Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, again, Lord,
maybe they're trying to defend it because of Deadpool. Like maybe because of how much money this movie made, which isn't this movie almost about to make $1 billion? It doubled its revenue from like last. I think it made like 440 million first opening weekend worldwide, and then this weekend it made like I think like 880 Or
it's well
840?
over $850 million. Why are you doing? Why did you fucking do that?
So it didn't even have it had like a 5% drop off. Maybe
no.
that's
It
damn
made
near double.
It made money during the week. It had an average. I want to say the average drop off weekend to weekend, like as in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, of about 50 to 55%. Because Friday to Friday was a 71% drop off. Period. Because fucking duh. But Saturday was. Hold on a second. I'll tell you in a second. Deadpool and Wolverine. Box Office Mojo. All right, so Box Office Mojo. Let's go check them out because they got their percentages and shit. Doom, ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. So it's only showing domestic. So Friday to Friday was a 70% drop, almost 71% drop off. But Saturday was 37 and Sunday was 43. So if you take those average amount over 3 days, roughly probably looking at 50 to 55% drop off, which is average. You know.
What do you think the movie is going to cross the $1 billion mark?
Oh fuck yeah! Jesus Christ! It's at $880 million. Yes, I do firmly believe it will cross $1 billion.
Steve, what do you mean name the movie? You know we're talking about Deadpool and Wolverine, right? Like
no, I think he named the movie. No, The Marvels. Are you talking about Grizzly's video? Grizzly's most recent chill video is on The Marvels in 2023. Nears $900 million. We'll have 1 billion licked at weekend. Blah, 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 blah. It'll cross $1 billion this weekend. Easily, word of mouth. It's looking like it has pretty good legs. So yeah, it'll cross $1 billion.
It was a good movie. I really enjoyed this movie.
It was a fun movie. And the more I think about Batman the Cape Crusader, the more I don't like it. That makes me sad.
Yeah. I told you I didn't like it.
I told you so.
I did. I really did not enjoy that show.
I think it had some pros and I think it had some good moments.
No, it definitely had some good moments, but I think overall it had more negative than it did positive.
Did you watch Rebel Moon director's cut yet?
Hell fucking no.
So, oh Lord. Oi. I was asking what movie y'all are talking about, ignoring me like the plague. Hunty, hold on a second. Hunty, how are we ignoring you? Let's go back up.
Didn't we
Which movie? All right. So, Frost asked if I saw Grizzly's new video. We're not sure what movie we're talking about anymore. Nobody's being ignored. I saw which movie. I'm looking over here, looking up box office numbers. Nobody's ignoring anybody. It's just we're all confused. What show, which movie? Okay, let's try to start over here. Oh, if we're talking about Grizzly's video reacting to shills, we're talking about The Marvels. If we're talking about, The Marvels. Hunty, who brought it up? Hunty? Or was it Frost? Oh no, Frost, your name not green no more. Anyway, I'm so confused. Let's keep going. I was asking about the movie that was the recent shilling. The Marvels.
That's
The Marvels. Yeah. That's The Marvels. Saying what movie? We're bouncing around a little bit. Hi, this is me. Oh Lord. What I watched. What did I watch Saturday? It wasn't. Oh, Grizzly's video on the Star Wars Outlaws. Don't bother, Hunty. It's bad. It's terrible. It's not worth your time. Not even if you get it for free.
Yeah, it's really not. Like it's
you'll never get that time back.
It is a boring ass movie. God, it's so fucking boring.
A lot like, Rebel Moon director's cut.
Oh, don't let Jason hear you say that.
You can hear me say it all I want to. It didn't. The director's cut did not do much to improve on the first one. What it did, it made the first one exponentially worse with the stupidity.
It got worse.
It made the original cut exponentially worse. The director's cut, it added a good bit to the story. It explained how the ships ran because it showed the gods that run their ships that go through the space vaginas to cross time and space. And it feeds them, like in the second movie, it said they feed them coal. It's like, that's fucking retarded. But no, it actually feeds them biological material, which is the slain people from the worlds they conquered. It doesn't change anything about the motivations for the mother world, which is astronomically stupid. Oh, if you cross us, we'll just wipe your whole fucking world clean, which is definitely something that Zack Snyder pulled from Warhammer 40K, not truly understanding why the Space Marines went out and purged the worlds. They purged the worlds of chaos. That's a nifty idea. We'll just use that and put that in our fucking movie, which is a stupid motivation, because if you go across the galaxy and anyone who just does you wrong a little bit, you don't just kill, instead of killing the leader, the one who betrayed you, and put somebody else in charge, you just burn the whole planet, purge the entire planet. It's like, that doesn't make any sense when the planet that's there is bountiful in resources. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, and they need grain. Okay, that's the same reason. That reason didn't change. They stopped on this one little planet because, grain. Okay. For their city ship, they needed the grain from this one little village. Like, what? And of course, the motivations for all the characters is so simplistic in and of itself. Everyone has the same motivation, the exact same motivation. The homeworld showed up and killed everybody, so I want to kill them. Revenge.
Are they still like introducing characters and then just blowing right past them without like really giving us like anything?
In the first movie, yeah, there's more of a story for Anthony Hopkins' robot character.
You mean the guy who showed up and then did absolutely fucking nothing?
He does a bit more. The robot does a bit more. He's more helpful. It shows where he got that little fucking horns on his fucking head.
I hate that they
doesn't explain why a robot blushes. Slow motion. Yes, slow motion. I'm almost ashamed to admit this, but they added. Here's a couple of the positives. There were a few scenes with boobies, and if you remember in the first one where they talk about fuck for the gods, fuck for the harvest. Well, our main character, Cora, does have sex with the hunter. And I wanted to fast forward it because it was fucking pointless to show in the movie. It served absolutely no purpose in the movie except gratuitous sex scene. It's like, I actually wanted to fast forward it. It did like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Fuck. I need a cough drop. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Korra from the Avatar cartoon. Yeah, just as bad. The name of the main character in Rebel Moon is Korra. Her name is Korra. I don't know what her name is for the Mother World, but
I don't really remember. I want to.
I'm not gonna lie, I had it on 1.5 speed. Because there was no way I was gonna be able to make it 3.5 hours. T-Gap, you're just gonna be my benefactor. That's all there is to it. Coming in with Tiff. All right, I got another thing. Hold on.
Thank you, Steve.
I got Steve. You're awesome as usual. Where is it?
Everything's so green.
I actually had somebody comment. Somebody made a comment like, how did I become a member to your channel? This is ridiculous. Because apparently they didn't like my content. Like, okay. Whoops. Oh, I think I'll get my rocks off more from Charlize Theron having lesbo. What? Huh? Atomic Blonde. Let's put that on the list of movies I should watch. Do 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 do. The movie is still poorly paced.
So it didn't help. That's what I'm hearing.
It is not a different movie. It's not. It's the same movie with extra parts in it. A lot more blood and guts. That's about it. It's the same movie. It's the same story. There's no changes to the motivations of any of the characters. There's no change in anything. The only change, like I said, is they showed the captured god that is powering the intergalactic space vagina ships. And it shows that instead of coal that they're feeding to the god, they're feeding the dead bodies of the slain world people that they just destroy for no logistical reason. And yeah, it's practically a carbon copy of New Hope. Yeah, it's a New Hope. Okay. And when what's her fucking name? Nemesis calls herself Nemesis. When she slices open the belly of that spider chick, all her babies come flying out of it, and they just scutter off into the distance.
So nothing new happened.
No, absolutely nothing new happened. A little bit backstory. They showed more action sequences from attacking planets, destroying planets. It opens up with Francis bombarding a planet because the leader of this area gave safe haven to the Blood Axes, which is like, okay, so we're going to show early on that the bad guys are bad guys because they're bad guys, which is cool and everything, but it's like they force the guy's son to bash him in the skull, and then they take him away to be part of the Empire or the Mother World, and break his promise by saying, it's like, no, your family will live on, smash your dad in the head, and your mother and your sisters will live. But nah, screw that. He smashes his dad and does what he's told to do. Take him off. He kills his father to save his family. He's taken off to join the Mother World, but Francis turns around and just kills him anyway. I'm like, okay, what's up, Joshua? So yeah, it's like, just what sort of character motivation is that? What sort of government, or I guess empire motivation is that, when over and over and over again you're going to slaughter everyone in your path if they do the little bitty wrong thing? Regardless of what happened in the past, if you continue to do that over and over again, that is a surefire way to mount a revolution. Period. It's nonsensical.
I mean, look,
absolute nonsensical.
I did not enjoy the original movie. So I'm probably not gonna waste my time with
I'm sure Jason gave it a 10 out of 10, but that's okay. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll pick on him.
No, Josh, you didn't miss anything.
I was fumbling over my words, but that's normal, par for the course. Anyway. So, guess what's this weekend? Of course, you don't know, because you don't perpetually live online when you have nothing better to do with your time. You actually have hobbies and a girlfriend and all this other stuff. And
I have a fiance, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must correct myself so she doesn't whip my ass. D23 is this weekend. Because D23, that's the Disney convention that's when all this shit was announced last year with the Acolyte. Yeah. When there's not good, there is no real good and evil. It's all a matter of perspective. Those little speeches, that was at D23 last year. And this weekend, also Borderlands movie starts tomorrow. So I'm going to check that out.
So it is confirmed that movie trailer I sent you is fake.
Yep. According to, it looks like it's a fan-made trailer to get people excited and interested, or I could be completely wrong and they announce a live-action Atlantis at D23
I'm just saying
this weekend. But see, that's the whole thing.
The thing is that, as I said, that trailer looked too damn good. Like even it was fuzzy as hell, but the characters.
have you watched some fan-made shit online lately? It's getting better and better.
I'm saying, like, what I was saying is too damn good to be Disney. That's the sad part. That's what I was saying.
Oh yeah, real quick,
because if they do, they're gonna make Kita probably black. I assume instead of
whatever the fuck she wants to, as long as it's entertaining. I don't give a fuck because as long as Kirakakash is wearing the same level of clothing in a live action, I don't care.
No, I want accuracy, sir.
You want accuracy when you want that kind of. Oh, you want an Atlantean to play the character? There you go, motherfucker.
You know damn well what I mean. I want accuracy to the source material. Don't give me that shit.
I can think of quite a few cosplayers that I would love to see in that outfit. I've seen a few. Anyway,
and the casting looked good for the fan animation.
Motherfucker keeps interrupting me. I'm gonna mute your ass.
I interrupt you all the time. Don't give me that.
Talking about this real quick because I don't want to think the chat's that. I don't want anyone to think we're ignoring you. Yes, I'm making jokes at your expenses. I do that all the time. I love you guys. I'm picking. Borderlands movie that is being poorly received. Please remember, it is being poorly received by the critics. That can be seen as a positive thing because, well, we don't like critics. They have their head so far up their ass. It's being poorly received by the critics. That could mean there's no ideological messaging in it. There's no checkboxes, bullshit. There's though, as you know, I can't mimic.
Oh, you mean like how
the message?
I mean, like how Deadpool is being currently like shit on by the critics, but it's being
because it's not
fans.
Gay enough. Look at homosexuals are complaining about it. It's not gay enough. Oh my god, they make all these queer jokes. Yeah, fucking.
Wait, really? There people are complaining about that?
Yes,
that's not gay enough.
It's not gay enough. There's no, and of course, mostly complaining about all the gay jokes. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's a comedy. Jesus Christ. I could say something worse. You know, if you can take a dick, you can take a joke, but you know that would be offensive. I
was actually, so I know this is a little off topic, but I was watching.
No, I haven't watched Time Bandits yet.
It is FNAF week because it's the 10th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's.
It is not coming to Fortnite, but did you see where it's going? Which is why you're probably bringing it up.
No, actually, I didn't.
You didn't. Dead by Daylight is getting a Five Nights at Freddy's expansion.
Okay, yeah, I was watching the interview between the creator Scott and the YouTuber Daco, and they did announce that the second movie is coming, and we're gonna get it December of next year.
We're supposed to be getting 3 movies. Motherfucker signed a contract for 3 movies. You better goddamn well do it.
I'm saying that it is confirmed they made enough money that we're getting the second movie and it's coming to us.
Fucking hope so. Wasn't it like a $50 million budget? It made $200 million at the box office.
I think it was a $20 million budget.
I want to see. Let's see.
But it is he announced that it is coming to the theaters December of next year.
$20 million budget. With almost a $300 million box office. You goddamn well better give us another movie. Motherfuckers.
So he confirmed it's coming December of next year.
Damn right.
We have a year to wait, but also
fuckers. That's too long.
Son of a bitch. What was I saying?
What were you saying?
Damn it, you made me lose my train of thought. Fuck.
That's my job. Thank you very much.
But shut up. You distracted me.
So they were doing an interview and contract.
Yeah. The movie was announced. A few games were announced.
Aren't they supposed to be doing Security Breach 2? Security alert! Security alert!
I'm not sure, actually. Like I was something about the fucking what Scott said. Scott like revealed a lot of stuff in the interview between him and Daco.
What's up, Dax?
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go back eventually and like look through it. God, I fucking lost my train of thought on it entirely. It's gone. It's just poof.
College of the Dancing Bard. It is possible that they're hating on the Borderlands movie because it's not.
Oh, it's not. That's pushing, you just reminded me. Yes, you talk about that. So you know how like it got a shit score from the FNAF movie got a shit score from the critics, but it got like a really good score from the fans, I do believe. Yeah, so Scott said he was actually he said in the interview that he does not give a shit about what he didn't say those words exactly, but he basically said that he doesn't care. He never cared what the critics score was going to be. He only cared about what the fan score was going to be.
Currently, right now, on good old Rotten Tomatoes, the bastion of critical integrity, movie review integrity. God damn it, I fucking screwed that whole thing up. Anyway, Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie, is sitting at a whopping 32% from 215 reviews from the critics and an 87% from over 2,500 verified users. And that seems about right to me as far as the audience score goes. 87%. Yeah, sounds right.
Hunty, I mean, look, I don't actually like watch Daco's channel. It came up in my feed. Like I'm not subscribed to him, and I don't know what his political views are. I just watched that one interview because it was information directly from the source. Like he was asking the dude questions, and like who better to get information about FNAF than from the creator of FNAF?
So, Cate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis do not look like their counterparts, and a full 20 to 25 year difference from the characters. Well, see, here's the bonus there. I don't know who these characters are.
Neither do I. I never played Borderlands.
You're going to have a lot of Borderlands fans going into this movie expecting the actors and actresses to portray the characters in a respectful way. If that happens, the movie's going to do good. Well, okay, brain, slow the fuck down. If they do a good job portraying the characters in their mannerisms, their voice, the characteristics of the characters in game, I don't think people will be bothered as much by their age. And as far as Cate Blanchett goes, I still would. I might even consider Jamie Lee Curtis. I saw her in Trading Places. Gated. It's all a matter of how faithful to the source material they are, how faithful to the source material. Okay, considering all the nonsense that we get out of Hollywood when it comes to, especially when it comes from Marvel and Lucasfilm, staying faithful to the source material isn't a thing that they do. Now, if Borderlands comes out and it tries to be faithful, yeah, it could go a long way.
I will say though, speaking of Marvel, this movie, I know we're gonna get to the review. I feel like we got a lot of good comic accurate representation in this movie. The Deadpool movie.
Yeah, works for me. I thought it was good. So we the good or the bad. Let's talk about Batman first. That was, oh god.
Okay, so you want to start with
the shit.
You want to start with the Cape Crusader. My first. I have other positive things to say about about it, but my first positive thing is that I don't know if it's positive or negative, but it made me want to go back, and I have been rewatching the original animated series.
That's been the general consensus, mostly because Batman the Animated Series is exponentially better than this. I've seen people compare, oh, it's just as good. It's like, no, the fuck it's not.
No, it's not.
I did enjoy watching the show. It has me interested to see what a second season will do.
As I was explaining to my fiance when we were watching, it's got the feel, like it's right there on the edge of it's got the feel of the original animated series. Like it's got the same tone, it's got the feel, it's got the dark.
It tried.
Like definitely, yes, it did try. Like it's so close, but like there's just too many small things to keep it from being. Yes, Penny, we're talking about Batman.
Yes, we are about to talk about Batman. What's up, Penny?
So many small things that like keep it from being as good. Like
the pacing, like the fucking pacing.
Yes. I believe the animation was good, and the voice acting was a hit or miss depending on what character you were to. I think what's his name was trying to be too close to Kevin Conroy.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's not a bad thing to do. Like if you want a model to go off of, like Kevin Conroy as Batman is a great model for you to
pass the job test. What you mean, Penny? Like for real? Pass the job test? if for real, pass the job test, getting employed, congratulations, outstanding. Issues with the show. Okay, well, let's keep going over the positives. I liked Clayface. I like how they handled Clayface. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah, he was probably the best villain they handled in this show.
I liked
Harvey wasn't terrible, but they
no. Stop right there. Harvey's last. Okay, we got to go over Harvey's last because that's going to take the longest. I liked the Gentleman Ghost. There's probably a lot of people who don't know who the fuck Lyndon Midnight is. Papa Midnight. They brought in a supernatural aspect into Batman. It's like, okay, not terrible, but again, it's a stereotype. No, motherfucker, it's Papa Midnight. He's voodoo. He's a Haitian voodoo guy. That's what he is. So I enjoyed the Gentleman Ghost.
Comics.
Huh?
Pulled directly from the comics, I assume.
I don't know if it was pulled directly from the comics. I'm not familiar. I just remember from Constantine, the movie. Because when I heard Midnight, I'm like, wait a minute. It just struck a bell. And I
Black guy magic.
Like, oh, that's cool. No, Black Man Magic. I didn't think Natalia Knight was too bad. That was the chick that was sucking the souls out of everything. But I think it was just.
She reminded me a lot as a character from the Justice
The
League.
Fucking pacing. From Justice League. Wait, what?
From the old Justice League cartoon where Batman had to talk to that little
I don't know if that was her. I don't think that was her.
I said it reminded me.
It reminded me of her too. Onomatopoeia, that was Kevin Smith's fucking addition to the world. Couldn't care less about him. He didn't do much.
Wait, what?
Onomatopoeia, the dude with the dart on his face.
Oh. Yeah,
and
he was. It was just. It was
Justice League was named Ace.
It was some characterless hitman. That's all it really was.
Yeah, he was a hitman, but his name was Onomatopoeia.
I mean, they were very uninteresting.
Yeah, uninteresting. They wasted Firebug, as far as I'm concerned.
They killed him off.
They killed him. It was a waste. Zero interaction with Batman, really.
Yeah, he got thrown. He jumped out of a building, and that was it. Or he got thrown out of it by Bullock.
He got shot out of the building. Yeah, they shot him and went through the building. Went through the window.
As you were saying, Bullock is not corrupt. Who isn't supposed to be corrupt? He
was in some of the. It depends on the iteration, really. I guess.
Yeah, like in the Tim Burton movie, he was, because then he was the guy who got shot by Joker before he turned into Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was corrupt. He was taking bribes, and then whenever Joker was or Jack before he was turning into Joker, he's like, tell him. He said, tell him about the future, and then he shot him. That was Bullock. And then in the Gotham show, Bullock was he started off being corrupt. So it varies from media to media.
Yeah. So no real problem with that. Catwoman.
I feel like Catwoman was done well. Except for her being a brat. I really feel like they fucked that up.
Being a known kleptomaniac who's been arrested for stealing becomes the Catwoman, and now all of a sudden people aren't going to be able to figure out who the fuck it is.
No, they figured it out. Mm-hmm. They figured it out. They couldn't prosecute her for some reason.
It was just
poor
storytelling.
But and then she also
she got arrested at the end, huh?
She did. No. Mm-hmm. Yes, she did.
When her maid dumped everything.
Yeah, and then she was treating her servant, which, as far as I know, Catwoman never had a servant. No. I could be wrong.
I'm aware of.
And then she was treating her like shit. And then as far as I know, she didn't treat people who of lesser status bad. She was kind of like a Robin Hood thing. She would steal from rich people and then use that to sell money, and she would she would do it to use her money to make cat sanctuaries or pay for the cats that she would take care of. But I do believe I'm pretty sure I remember she used to give money to poor people too, to help them, people in the slums get better. Yeah. Right? Or am I imagining?
I have no idea. I honestly can't remember. Just speaking on how they handled her, I didn't really have a problem with the spoiled brat thing. It's just the characterization with, Selena Kyle is a known kleptomaniac. Bruce Wayne knows she's a kleptomaniac, easily figures out who she is. And it's like, there's no suspense there. There's no mystery. I was just kind of let down how that episode went, really.
Yeah. I'll say though, the most unmemorable episode of all of them was the one that I'm pretty sure I was gonna tell you, the Penguin episode.
The first one with the giant cannon on top of the ship. Oh no, what's happening? How are all these explosions happening? I don't know. Follow the sound. My problem with the Penguin is like what was the purpose
of gender swapping him?
What, like, not even that. You took the Penguin and made the Penguin tall as shit, broad as shit, and have a singing voice. Again, take the gender bullshit out of it. That's what's done is done. They could have gender swapped the Penguin and still made her the Penguin and not what the fuck we got in that episode.
No, they can't make a woman, be the gimpy, like
the gimpy, hideous fucking wah, wah, wah. That was a fucking just, oh god. I did like the mature nature of the entire series. It's like, we're not beating people up, we're killing motherfuckers now. So I was like, okay, this is a vicious world and everything. Couldn't have cared less about Harleen and Montoya's little date and kiss. I did not fucking care about that.
They butchered Harley's character.
But that was a single episode. I don't have it didn't.
If you want to watch it, Penny, there is some good aspects to it, but there's also a lot of bad.
It's let's see the good shit. Skip episode 1. That's the Penguin. Watch episode 2. Episode 3 is not that. Episode 2 was Clayface. The episode with Firebug's not that bad. The Gentleman Ghost is good. The Italian Night episode was pretty good. Okay, shall we talk about Clayface? Shall we talk about Mr. Harvey fucking Dent and the absolute failure of the writers?
Well, hold on. We completely went over Harley.
Oh, Harley. Okay. I didn't have a problem with her. Her motivations were a little wonky. Whatever her motivations were to steal money from rich people.
No. Her motivations were, she is a licensed psychiatrist, and her motivations for all this is she got tired of listening to the rich complain about being rich. That's her motivations for this. Someone who's supposed to be like, put aside her personal feelings to be a licensed therapist or psychiatrist. Crazy. No, she's not supposed to be crazy until the Joker fucks her head up.
The Joker is in this in the very last episode, last few minutes of the last episode, but that's just a voice. It's like, okay, maybe we're just used to Mark Hamill.
So okay, I'll get to that in a moment. They did not let obviously they couldn't have the Joker be the one to corrupt her. She was always, apparently, according to this show, she was always corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she went through all those years of medical school just to end up being fucked in the head.
I just don't think that's a big deal.
It is. It's literally her.
Okay, here's the thing. Don't judge these characters based on outside knowledge. Judge them how they're handled in the show, how they're portrayed in the show, their motivations in the show. You got to try to do that, because there's no fucking nostalgia with this shit. The closest thing to nostalgia is the guy trying to mimic Batman's voice. Why can't please give me his name, because my brain is failing me.
I don't know his name.
No, I'm not talking about the actor. I'm talking about our beloved Batman.
Kevin Conroy?
Kevin Conroy, thank you. Trying to mimic Kevin Conroy's voice and ending up just being completely flat with his delivery as Batman. The other, the nostalgia baiting is the look, the style of the animation, everything, trying to call back to Batman the Animated Series. And that's pretty much where it ends. This is a show in and of itself. I don't know. It's a brand new show. You know what I mean? Remember, Harley Quinn wasn't in the comics, and neither was Montoya. So what do we do?
Doesn't matter. It does not matter. I still feel like they handled her poorly.
Oh no, I agree there. I do agree that they handled
I feel like the
poorly.
motivation was lazy.
Yes.
Like there was no reason for it.
What's this?
Like it was like they all she get
Wrong
her whole
fucking window.
motivation
Hold on,
is that she got tired of listening to the rich complain about their lesser peers or whatever. That's her whole fucking shtick.
Oh my god, what the fuck is this, Hunt? What is this, Frost? What is this show? What is this from? Well, now we're setting the woods on fire. Frost sent me something. What is that from?
I don't know.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it later. First and foremost, I hate the look of that Joker. That's it. I hate it. He looks retarded.
I feel like all we saw was like his side eye or something like that.
No. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about this abomination. This absolute abject of fucking abomination of a Joker. Okay. This is
from the Batman?
This tripe right here.
Believe it or not, that version of Joker was actually pretty good.
Cool.
Maybe not
I hate the way he looks.
Maybe not the look, but it was a decent Joker.
Not bad, Harley. That was yeah. Sorry, I
actually really enjoyed watching the
dreadlock.
Batman.
No, a Jamaican Joker. I just look. The aesthetic look of a character can make or break it. I didn't have a problem except for the bubble tits that Harley Quinn had in her outfit. That's about it. The little bubble boobs. They look like water balloons.
Which one? In the new one?
In the new one, with her fucking vomit green and pee yellow color in her costume. It's like, I understand the look because it's the 30s and 40s. They were going for the 30s and 40s look of a jester, probably based on like fucking playing cards and shit. But it's the colors. Oh my god, the jester is supposed to be wild, vibrant colors, and they gave her muted yellow and green.
I don't think Kilton is saying there's anything wrong with big boobs.
No, I'm talking about the way they drew them. No, they look like little water balloons that they taped to her chest. Okay. Let me let's go ahead. Now, which one? I can't remember which episode she was in. You can talk, yeah.
I'm waiting on you. Like, what are you trying to? I don't know what you're trying to do. Like,
we're getting there. Okay. It just looks like water balloons taped to her chest, and they look worse in other scenes. I don't know. When you have Catwoman with proportional size and well drawn, it's just like they didn't try when they were drawing her.
Oh no, they definitely didn't try.
Yeah,
at all with Harley.
It's like, I'm not talking about the size. I'm talking about the proportion, the look, the aesthetic look of the character. Because like I said, they did a better job with Catwoman, and that it didn't look natural. So,
it looked like
those
shit.
shits are so mournful. So what else we got to say about Harley before we get into the abomination that was Two-Face? And yes, I have nothing good to say about that fucking character.
I don't know, man. I was so disappointed with fucking Harley.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the way, like, she's supposed to be like crazy. They made her too stoic.
Stoic?
Like she wasn't like fun crazy, I guess. She was like serious crazy. She wasn't even really crazy. She was just
determined.
It was dull. It was flat. It was nothing. It was just a boring version of this character that should have never existed.
Thank my goodness his fake look. Penny, what are you getting? What? What did they do to Harley? Okay, do I need to bring the picture back up? What did they do to Harley? So, in a nutshell, we'll go ahead and recap. They took Harleen Quinzel, made her a licensed therapist.
She was actually already that, by the way.
Okay, she's a licensed therapist.
She's a doctor. She's a psychiatric doctor who was supposed to be treating patients in Arkham.
Mm-hmm.
Which she was not treating patients in Arkham.
She's Asian, if that matters. They race swapped her. They ruined her costume. It's not necessarily the look, but the muted colors. 100%. I firmly will agree with that one. The colors were not good. Her motivation, she would brainwash the rich and powerful and get them to donate all of their money to local charities to help the poor, and then make them kill themselves. So that was her bad guy arc.
Well, serve her.
Well, yeah. Oh, and when King Tut was going to fly off that roof, ain't no fucking way Barbara Gordon was stopping that fat ass. No. Sorry.
Oh, God. Fucking Barbara and Jim, man.
Yeah, not bothered.
I know you're not, but I hate when they do it. I don't. It's fucking.
It's late. Well, it's lazy. Yes, I'll agree with you 100%. It's lazy. It is lazy. But you give me a good. If you give me a good story, if you give me a good story, I can look past shit. I don't think the stories were good enough. I didn't like the fact that, was it Jim Gordon? Yeah, instead of Batman showing up in the commissioner's office, he showed up two or three times for Barbara. It's like, okay, well, we know where this is going. Okay, sure. Oh, you're just a misogynist. No, it's just it's the changes they make. They come across as intentional ideological changes. Okay, that's how they come across. Where you want me to just shine a blue light in the window? Shut the fuck up. With Barbara, the way a lot of the episodes focused on, not necessarily focused, but had more Barbara than Batman, where Batman's just kind of following along.
My complaint for that I was telling Kilted about it, I feel like Batman got sidelined in his own show.
Yeah, more often than not, I have to agree now. But I think do you think they're setting up Barbara to be Batgirl?
No, they are.
Well, I mean, it's a good way to do it because maybe she's starting to realize that that doesn't make any sense though, because the way they portrayed Barbara in the show is the idea that maybe we're putting not necessarily by the book, but maybe not all these people deserve to be in jail for petty crimes. Maybe they're not all bad. So how would that get her to move into the Batgirl persona?
I don't.
You see what I mean?
I don't know how they're gonna make it like that. Because right now so in this show, Barbara's a lawyer who is by the law, by the book.
She's court-appointed defendant.
Yes.
Defense. Court-appointed defense. She wants the pants. Look, if they do Batgirl the way they did Catwoman, I'm fine with that. Because while Oswalda Cobblepot looked fucking just God. I don't even want to think about the Penguin. I just don't. It was so stupid. It served no purpose. Like, oh, we're going to make the Penguin a woman. Why? Well, why not? Oh, checkbox. Okay. Make it just... The Penguin is a short...
I'm just calling you out, by the way. Because you said you called Harvey Harley earlier.
I did?
You did.
Okay.
I didn't want to call you out on it, but Hunty is calling you out on it.
Not Harley. I'll have to take your word for it. Go back and listen to the tape. Oh, Lord.
I really feel like they sidelined Batman in his own show. Like, they let the lawyer and the detective do more detective work than Batman.
But Batman, well, see, now my counterpoint to that is that Batman was tailing them, tracking them, put bugs on them, doing.
Yeah, but he would be doing that from a distance and doing his own thing, not just watching them. You know, he would be going. I know he did it to some people. He'd be going to take the leads that he would get, and he'd go interrogate them himself. He wouldn't.
Oh, what did they do to Harvey? Oh, okay, gotcha. We're gonna get to Harvey Dent. Don't worry, we will get to Harvey Dent. He's the last on the list because that's the one that infuriates me the most. So, shall we get on to Mr. Harvey Dent, Two-Face?
Sure. There's really nothing else. Like, it's just, God, the show upset me in some areas.
Harvey Dent.
I guess that makes me a bigot.
Of course it does. We're all bigots. Harvey Dent was a piece of shit from the very beginning. Manipulative, doing anything possible to get his way to win the case. He was the prosecutor.
District attorney.
Oh, district attorney. Or was he? No, wait. Fuck. What?
He was the district attorney.
In his cases, he would use whatever means necessary to win.
Harvey was
not necessarily using the truth or justice or anything. He wasn't as he was portrayed in the Michael Bay movies. Definitely. He wasn't how he's. Was it Michael Bay?
It was Christopher
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan, yeah.
Christopher Nolan. Well, fucking yeah.
And also,
was not like that character. Did not have any sort of dual personality going on. Did not have anger management issues whatsoever in 8 episodes where he's portrayed.
Or and of course, he wasn't Two-Faced, which they always showed, like in front of everybody, he was always like a very upstanding, nice guy, but like he would occasionally snap. And then, like, you would see his Two-Face side, like, which they didn't show any of that. They didn't even hint to it. All. And they made him. And, oh, by the way, just to let y'all know, if there was besides Batman kind of was a little too, but if you were a regular white dude in this show, you were corrupt in some way. They made that very fucking clear in this show.
All the rich people are white.
Any person of color or a woman in the show not corrupt. It was only the straight white men who were corrupt in the show. They made that very clear, except for that one corrupt cop, the Bullock's partner. He was the only, which surprised they showed a person of color in a negative light. Like, he was the only corrupt person that wasn't a white dude.
But back to Harvey Dent. The only time they came close to showing Harvey Dent having a conscience was when one of the bad guys tried to bribe him to throw a court case, at which point he decided not to. He took the money, not throw the court case, and led to him getting acid splashed in his face. One single moment out of 8 episodes where they showed him to have a conscience.
Yep. It came out of nowhere. I mean, he was. They did show in the Carnival episode that he was on the fence about taking money from the mob, but he was desperate. He was losing.
That's the part I'm talking about. That is the only moment in the entire up until he became Two-Face. That is the only moment when he took the money and then decided not to throw the court case.
No, he had already taken a few bribes from the mob prior. The mob helped pay for that carnival that he put on.
Mm-hmm. So all this stuff, all this character building, all this portrayal of Harvey Dent throughout the entire series, they're just going to flip it in this one episode so that we can portray Harvey Dent and he can become Two-Face. And
but him flipping is him being Two-Face. Don't you know? It's part of the writing.
He only became Two-Face after the acid splash, and that's when he suddenly, all of a sudden, that event was so traumatic that he gained the multiple personalities. It's like, you fucking failed. Absolutely failed miserably with Harvey Dent. And then you kill him.
Oh, yeah, they killed him.
And even as Two-Face, he still wanted to protect Barbara Gordon. It's like he wasn't a bad guy. They completely
that's the thing. Yeah, well, the thing is, Harvey's always been like it's the evil side.
Oh, and they fucked up the coin too. It's like, oh, he's got the two-headed coin.
Yeah, but it's not scratched.
It's not scratched. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Something
wasn't the whole thing about Harvey is that like he himself was a good dude, but his other half was making him like it would take over his extra personality.
Mm-hmm.
Would be the reason why
his
like
trauma and all that other stuff. Oh, good heads, bad heads. Oh, Jesus. And then even though it was 2 episodes dedicated to his little his story arc to become Two-Face, it was so rushed. Like a lot of these episodes just felt so rushed, no time to breathe, no real character development. The only character development that you could that was shown was Batman and Alfred's relationship. One of the major complaints a lot of people had was how Bruce and Batman were treating Alfred.
Yeah, he treated him like shit the whole fucking
he treated him like the help.
The help.
And that's how it was. But
even though this dude raised him, like,
well, trauma's a fucking thing. I'm not. It is what it is. But you know, if he's like, I see this. Here's one of my defenses for this fucking abomination. Okay, the defenses I'm fucking pulling off in my head is this is Batman's early years. He is just starting to fight crime, and he feels like he's got to do what he's got to do. And they hint at all this stuff throughout with the dialogue from Alfred. I know, I know you don't have to sleep, but you could at least eat. All these different things that Alfred is saying to him get you to hint that this is Batman trying to fight crime, trying to do everything he can, no matter what, to put the people in jail that deserve to be in jail, even to the point of pushing Harvey Dent over the edge. And putting that.
Oh yeah, they try to put the blame on Bruce for Harvey snapping,
and all and I can I can see how the show portrayed that, and I don't think it portrayed it in a bad light. It was an unintentional push. All you need is a little push. But at the end, at the last episode, he finally calls him Alfred instead of Pennyworth.
Yeah, he never uses Alfred's name. He just calls him his first name. He calls him Pennyworth through the entire show. Except
treats him like the help. Treats him like and like a few things. With what's his name? Oh, what's that black dude? The black character's name?
The one who Fox.
Yes, Lucius Fox. Lucius Fox gives him a little speech on that too. So again, a couple of those things, but that is the closest to anything resembling character development that is in the show. And it's like, I don't think it's not enough to recommend this show. I don't think it is. It wasn't.
If you want to watch a good Batman show, I feel like it tried to capture.
If you want to watch a good Batman show, go watch the animated series, and then watch.
I feel like it tried to capture the feeling of the Robert Pattinson Batman. That was a good portrayal of Batman being in his first year.
Okay, I still gotta watch that.
Oh, like
because he's black and not white. What?
Wait, what?
I don't know. I think we missed something in the chat. Let's see. Hunty, I keep telling rubber chickens might be able to fetch. Good heads, bad heads, big bet. Oh. Maybe that's what Josh was talking. Maybe that way. No, that's what Hunty's talking about. Let's see. He don't like the chickens. Okay. To be honest with all of you, I was never hyped for that fucking thing. That's not my Batman. Well, it's not anybody's Batman. It's not good enough to be anybody's Batman. It's nothing, to write home about. No.
It really is. I
have no idea what Josh is referring to. Some
like I said, it is it is.
Oh no. Okay, so Lucius, real quick. Lucius Fox is the real estate guy in this show. He's not an inventor. They're just him and Lucius are longtime friends or some shit. Not like the character in the movies or anything like that. Lucius Fox doesn't do any inventing. He just has property. So
yeah. I was gonna say shit.
I don't know what you're
like
gonna say.
Like I said earlier, it's like right there on the cusp. It's trying to, like, I can feel the undertones of the animated series, but they changed too much shit for it to be worth it. Like calling it like similar.
I can accept changes if they're handled well, and this show did not handle them well. It didn't make it. It didn't make it interesting enough. You know, at least interesting enough to promote. You know, what are they gonna? Yeah. So that fuck Batman, fuck that show. It's just not enough. Bless me. I did like.
I honestly would have wrote more notes, but I didn't know we were reviewing Batman. I thought we were just reviewing Deadpool.
Oh, we're gonna review Deadpool.
I'm just saying, I didn't. I would have written notes down instead of trying to go by memory.
Oh, that's why. I mean, I mainly wrote down the stuff. I got a page of notes and a list of the bad guys. That's how much it. Yeah, it's all right. I was enjoying it, and then I kept thinking about it, and thinking about it, and thinking about it, and it's like, well, the show's not that good. It really isn't. It's not terrible. It's not an abomination. It's not, but it's too mid to be an enjoyable Batman show. Like I said, if you want to watch Batman, if you want to watch a Batman cartoon, go back and watch Batman the Animated Series. Just go back and watch the original.
Which is why I've been watching the original. It made me want to go. Like I said, that's like I guess the positive thing is that it made me want to go back and watch the original series. I think it's trying too hard to be the original series, but failing miserably.
Yeah, because they put in what a lot of people see as just nothing more than ideological checkboxes. Batman the intersectional crusader, some have called it. It's like, but there are a few good episodes, not enough to save the series. Is it going to get a season 2? Honestly, I doubt it, because WB didn't even want to put it on HBO. They sold it to Amazon Prime.
Oh, really?
Yep. Let's see.
That part I did not know.
According to that's what I just said. I didn't see it. So yeah. Warner had no interest in releasing on HBO, so Amazon bought it off of them. Yep. HBO didn't want to put it on their platform, so they sold it to Amazon.
You're like, it's Batman, it must be good.
Yep. Warner Brothers did not have any faith in the show. So, but then again, Warner Brothers didn't have any faith in. They had faith in the Flash, but not in Catwoman.
I think Catwoman. I think they sunk too much money into the Flash for them not to put it out.
It did.
And try and. Oh no! It was garbage. It was like the only redeemable part about that movie was maybe Michael Keaton. Like,
ow.
Like I never liked Ezra Miller.
I got a bunch of fucking lunatics in the other room.
I never liked Ezra Miller as the Flash. I like Grant Gust so much better as a Flash than Ezra Miller.
If we never see Ezra Miller again, it'll be too soon.
I'm just saying,
he can go on a redemption story. No, he can't. It's a piece of shit.
No, he's a shitty actor. Like,
who knows? Who knows?
I know I try not to blame the actors, but like, no matter, and I've never enjoyed his version of the Flash, and no matter what like media I've seen him as the Flash, like it's been just the same thing. It's I get he's trying. I don't like his version of the Flash, but I guess I shouldn't try and blame him for acting, because I've never seen him act in anything else. But like from what the only thing I've seen him acting is the Flash, and I didn't like him, and I know he's a shitty person, so like 2 and 2, I don't like him. I never liked him as the Flash. I don't like that he doesn't look like the Flash. I'm tired of them like killing off gingers, because the Flash is supposed to be a redhead, but whatever.
What's up, Sanguine? How you doing? Can't watch 2 streams at once. Oh my goodness. So, Daily Star Wars Games put this out a little while ago, or today. Star Wars Outlaws is the second most wish-listed game behind GTA 6 by IGN users.
I don't believe it.
By IGN users. How much more controlling of your list can you get? It's like, no, just by IGN users. Yeah, all 100 of them, maybe 200. Okay, this game is going to be such a fucking joke.
You know, they're just trying to recuperate as much money as they can from this thing. So.
Oh Lord, 3 weeks away, and if it's on Ubisoft Plus, I'm going to stream it.
I'm not even touching it. So,
oh, I have to. Been shitting on this game entirely too much. Who knows? I mean,
I have no interest in playing this game whatsoever.
I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna try to stream that shit day one, motherfucker. Oh yeah.
Again,
see what I just have to see how bad it is. And who knows? It could be good. It could be the greatest open world Star Wars game in the world.
It is the first, obviously, it'll be the only one, I think. So, single player version.
The greatest open world Star Wars game ever. Yeah, right. I am a glutton for punishment. I am a glutton for punishment. Also for views. Come watch me suffer. Oh my goodness. So, shall we get into Deadpool?
I mean, sure.
Should I put spoilers up?
Yeah, go ahead. Just in case.
Fine. Movie's been out for 3 weeks, going on 3 weeks now, folks. This is the third week, right? Yes, tomorrow will be the first day of the third weekend.
Yes, but it's been out for 2 weekends so far. So far, that's what I'm saying. Not in total.
So you want to hear what's bad about the movie?
I know your complaints about there being too much cursing. I know you hated that.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. That's just like, goddamn. No, fuck every other. Wolverine used fuck as a comma.
They said it like, I think someone counted how many times said it was like 129 times.
Oh, it's a lot.
All right, go ahead. What's your bad about it?
That his girlfriend just dumped him. Why?
I think it was.
Why would that have happened?
I think it wasn't. She broke up with him because, and I believe in the flashback it was explained that she tried to work it with him, and then he just gave up. Like he
gave up.
He got so depressed not getting accepted into the Avengers that it ruined him.
Mm-hmm.
And
the woman that he went back in time to save her life, and that was portrayed as a ride or die, dumps him.
I think they just did it for
they split up.
At this, I think it was mostly just like give him some motivation to do something.
I hate that. I thought that was just dumb. I did not like
the motivation for like the female love interest, or the love interest as a motivation.
If it makes sense, like in the second movie and the first movie. This one was just, why would you do that? This whole idea, it's one of the things. Look, they did the same thing in Indiana Jones. It was dumb in Indiana Jones. It was dumb in this movie.
Yeah, well, they got.
By the way, just to make sure everybody knows, I fucking love Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, before I go any fucking further with my complaints about it.
They got back together at the end, so it doesn't really matter. It was.
Oh, you mean like they did in Indiana Jones and the Diaper of Destiny?
Yeah, but they did it better. They didn't make Deadpool look like a shitty person. Not a shitty person, I guess. They didn't make him look like a useless old man throughout the whole movie. So they did it better, in my opinion.
What's up, Tango? Hold on, let's see. Reminding me, Mike, a few people had some complaints about Gambit's outfit. I didn't mind it.
I thought it looked like the comic book character. Like,
his face came across as puffy.
Oh yeah, he has a very round face. My fiance was making fun of.
I don't think so, because they showed him without the costume on. It's like, no, he doesn't look like he has a puffy face. Doesn't look like he put on any weight.
Look, if anyone has
You put something on your face, it's gonna push your face out. So yeah.
I was gonna say, if anyone's ever worn cosplay shit like I have, yeah, wearing shit like that, it pushes your face up. He looked like someone took the face off of Michael Keaton's Batman mask, like the faceplate off it. That's what it looked like, and obviously the bat ears, because he was like, it looked like he couldn't turn his neck,
but he did turn his neck.
I said it looked like he couldn't turn his neck. I didn't say he didn't.
Oh, so I'm about to make a name for myself here, Sha.
So I have heard mixed reviews on his accent. My friend Brady swears that he has an uncle who talks like that. But then again, and then I've heard other people be like, that is not what people from the South sound like.
It's a mix. It's I'm just too picky. I hated it. I didn't like it. But
also,
so my problem, and I think I brought this up to somebody with Jason, because I think it was Jason that asked me. The use of the term laissez le bon temps rouler. Fucking, we don't talk like that. We don't say that just as a catchphrase. It's not a fucking catchphrase. We don't just break out into fucking French, let the good times roll.
Well, some people do.
No.
Very few. Very few. I'm talking about the people from the deep south of Louisiana.
It ain't the deep south. Just go fucking talk to Troy on Swamp People. It ain't that far. Okay?
For us,
those areas where Swamp People is filmed, that's not the deep south. It's just right off the interstate.
I know where it's filmed, all right?
It's like I drive past there every other fucking week.
I'm just saying, I know some people who do use French in quotes. All right? Some people do. It's not unheard of thing out here.
Oh my God, what oh God, we don't gonna know that. Oh shit. It ain't gonna come off without that dome. Without that dome gonna come off with it.
That's the quote he said when they were talking about
we don't gonna know that. We don't. Okay, fuck. I'm trying.
Look, we were raised to speak proper English and not the Southern, dialect that you.
Shy, you give me a couple of beers and I'll be talking like this all day. It's not a difficult accent to do. No, you just got to know the inflections and what words you put at the end. Shy. We don't gonna know that till. We ain't gonna know that till that lid gonna come off without that dome gonna come off with it. We don't gonna know that till that lid gonna come off without that dome gonna come off with it. God, Jesus Christ, man, why you do that to me? I am determined.
Channing Tatum was born in Alabama. I'll be damned.
I think he did an okay. Tatum is from an area where he hear that accent. But you got to remember how to talk like that, though. You got to listen to the inflections. And then when you thought he was speaking Jamaican. Well, actually, Haitian, Creole, Kunas, they all kind of grew up in the same areas for a while. Because if you didn't know, Haitian
Channing Tatum was born in Coleman, Alabama.
Yeah, but we're talking about the Gambit. We're talking about Gambit.
I know.
Gambit speaking Jamaica. Jamaica, Haiti. No, it's kind of close. Oh Lord, get you some Creole woman talking to you.
A little
That's the accent which is gonna talk like this, boy. It's the heavy one. Trying to pronounce your words right. Go listen to Placide.
You're getting too southern over here.
New Orleans isn't Jamaican adjacent. No, Creole, baby. A bunch of Haitians went around to New Orleans and settled, and that's where we got Creole from. Creole. I think. Wait, no, fuck. Hold on. Before I fucking put my foot in my mouth.
Yes, Gambit is from New Orleans. canonically. If he's not from New Orleans, he is from Louisiana for sure.
Creole referred to people born in Louisiana who spoke French, Spanish, or Creole language and practiced Catholicism. It's just any person of European descent, mostly French or Spanish, or African descent, born in the West Indies or parts of French or Spanish America, who probably just fucking decided to come to live in New Orleans. I don't even like talking like that. That's like, how many different languages are in the South Louisiana? Oh, give me a minute.
All in all, though, I don't think he did terrible, but I think he could have done a little bit better.
Oh,
but I think the outfit looked good on him, and I think his fight
did so much fucking justice. That was lovely.
He said he was about to make a name for himself.
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself now. Oh, I love it. I did like it. I did like that fight.
That has probably been the most memed scene in this entire movie. Oh, and just to let everybody know, as you know, as much as everybody wanted it to be, unfortunately, it is not Ryan Reynolds who does the bye 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 dance in the beginning.
Oh, fucking no.
He paid a professional dancer to do that, to learn that dance and to do the dance for him.
Doing this tonight. You've
watched SpongeBob, right?
Occasionally.
You know that episode where like Mr. Krabs wants the hat back from SpongeBob, this like the $1 million hat, like the number one drinking hat?
Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
So like he tricks SpongeBob into thinking the hat is haunted. So SpongeBob goes and buries it back with the dude who originally owned the hat. Like, and there's a scene where Mr. Krabs goes because so someone offered him $1 million for the hat, and he goes over to the dude's grave. He goes, "Am I really about to dig up this grave for money?" "Of course I am." And he starts digging, and someone did that, but it said it had Marvel's logo posted over Mr. Krabs' face, and it had Logan posted over the grave.
Well, I mean, that line was gotten out of the way right at the beginning of the movie. We're gonna pay the utmost respect to Logan. Nah. What's up, Shaggy?
Am I really about to defile this grave for money?
Yep.
Of course I am.
Of course I am. That opening, the opening fight
didn't bother me. Oh yeah, no, the fight scene was great. It really didn't bother me that they pulled up Logan's grave because, like, with multiverse thing, it really just kind of defeats the purpose of a death. So, like, it really didn't.
What about the incursions that are going to happen because Wolverine is in a multiverse that he doesn't belong in? Huh? Oh wait, we're not talking about that anymore. That's probably the number one problem with most of Disney bullshit after Multiverse of Madness. He's not going to cause an incursion. No, that's not going to be a problem. He's the new anchor bean. He's the new anchor bean.
So the anchor bean, from what I was seeing,
whatever it is, yes,
is the only. It was just an excuse for Deadpool to go look for different Wolverines. They literally made up that whole thing just for him to, like, a reason for him to go try and find other Wolverines.
It's so dumb.
Which the Wolverine cameos were actually fucking fantastic in this movie.
Wolverine cameos were fucking fantastic, but hey, Hunty.
Hold on, Hunty.
Everyone creaming themselves over Calverine is just like,
yes,
why?
The Calverine. Hunty, confirm if you haven't seen this movie.
Looked horrible.
Henry Cavill was in this movie, and he
looked like shit.
A Wolverine. Oh, fuck off! He looked fine.
I thought he looked terrible.
Technically, though,
the beard was too scraggly.
Oh, fuck off! It's fine. he actually made a post on Henry Cavill made a post on social media saying, "Hey guys, just to make sure I got this right, I shaved the mustache for this role."
I saw that.
I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, comic book accurate Wolverine. Okay, that was the best.
The short king?
The short Wolverine, and of course they had the Wolverine from Age of Apocalypse, the comic books I still have. I love them. Love them. I'm so glad.
Then the Wolverine
on the cross.
Wolverine on the cross, and then the Wolverine fighting the Hulk, which I was so sad we didn't get to see more of that. Like, I was glad it happened, but I wanted more.
And they completely just fucking shit the bed with the Hulk. That could have been so much more. That could have been something.
supposedly, Hugh Jackman is in the talk. I sent you the link for it. He is supposedly in talks to do a solo Wolverine and Hulk movie.
They're just gonna fight the whole fucking movie.
They could.
In theory,
well, have you actually watched the animated?
That would be the next
movie?
billion-dollar movie, ladies and gentlemen.
Have you actually watched the animated Hulk versus Wolverine movie?
No.
Great. Oh, you need to watch it. You need to watch the Hulk versus movies. It's like Hulk versus Wolverine and Hulk versus Thor. They're two really good movies, animated by two separate people. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Okay.
God, they're so good. And it actually has Deadpool in it, so you can make it work with more Deadpool shit. Also,
they stole bad Wolverine from what? Yes.
We missed a couple cameos. There was Wolverine cameos. There was Old Man Logan. Thank you, Penny. I also believe the Calverine looked great.
I thought it was like crap.
It's fine. I didn't care.
It's fine. Hi.
There was Old Man Logan, and there was Patch that we also didn't mention.
There.
Okay.
Hello.
We're having a discussion here, and you're interrupting.
I don't care.
You see what I have to deal with? Just absolutely.
But yeah, that sounds like your child. That sounds like your child.
You think? I don't care.
Hold on, Penny. We're getting to it. I promise you.
Oh my goodness! Come on now.
We're getting to it. I promise, Penny. But so yeah, technically, Henry Cavill is credited as the Calverine and not actually a Logan or a Wolverine.
Are you fucking serious? He's in the credits as the Calverine?
Yes. If you go back and look at the credits, he is credited as the Calverine. So technically, Hugh Jackman is still the only live action Wolverine. Well, okay, besides the kid who played him in X-Men Origins Wolverine. But if you go back and look at the credits, Henry Cavill is literally credited as the Calverine.
I no longer care about my nitpicks. The more I think about the movie, the more I love it.
And
okay, I got a question before we go any further. Okay, so what's her fucking name? Xavier's twin sister. I hate that I can't remember this chick's name.
Oh, Cassandra?
Cassandra, thank you. When she pulls out the sling ring and talks about, I got this off an amateur magician. Do you think she was talking about Doctor Strange?
Yes, because Deadpool literally said, Strange?
Or do you think she was talking about the amateur magician from She-Hulk?
Oh, could be. But Deadpool...
Because that's what I thought, you know.
Deadpool specifically said Strange.
Maybe so.
But getting back to it, I want to point out that even though, yes, Hugh Jackman wore the yellow suit in this, which looked great, by the way, that is technically not the first comic book suit he wore in this movie. He wore when he fought the Hulk, or he was about to fight the Hulk, he had the brown and yellow suit on, which also looked really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the montage.
I didn't even think about that. Could have been talking about Wong.
No, yeah, but it was Deadpool literally said Strange, so it's led to believe
Wolverine
Strange.
said Strange. One of them said Strange.
No, it was Deadpool, because Wolverine doesn't know who Strange is. Well, he knows who the Avengers are. Well, this Wolverine knows the Avengers because he says "fuck the Avengers" when they're at the little diner eating spam out of a can, and Wolverine's chugging some rubbing alcohol.
God, Jesus. Why was Wolverine able to get drunk?
Because plot dictated it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
The rule of funny.
Stop doing that. I don't care. Stop doing that. Wolverine's regenerative powers. Remember, that's not how regenerative powers works. Wolverine can't get drunk. His body processes it too quickly, just like the Hulk.
You mean Cap as well?
All of the above. It annoyed me. Not enough to dislike the movie, but you know, who else we got?
So Well, there's the other cameos like Blade came back, which they dissed at Mahershala. They didn't diss at Mahershala Ali, but they dissed at the whole like failing of the Blade movie, of the new Blade movie.
There's only one Blade. There's only ever gonna be one Blade.
And then Deadpool
the way it's looking, there's only ever gonna be one Blade because apparently Mahershala Ali's movie is put on hiatus. It's on hold. Oh boy.
Also, I mean, Elektra came back, which I was surprised to see her.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a bad surprise. It was a good surprise. I was like, I'm glad. Like, I felt like this movie was like a thank you and goodbye letter to the Fox movies.
It was a big old movie full of dumb fun.
And then, I mean, obviously, they mentioned the Punisher and they mentioned Daredevil, which I think Ben Affleck was supposed to come play Daredevil, but something didn't happen and it fell through. And I don't know why they didn't get any of the Punisher actors to come in. And I think there was also supposed to be it was credited as one of the cameos, but Nicolas Cage also did not come back for the role of Ghost Rider. They didn't mention him, but at some point he was supposed to come back. I don't know why, because apparently Nicolas Cage will do any role.
He'll do anything. I still need to watch that Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Parody.
It's so stupid, but it's funny. It's so dumb. It's one of those movies that are so bad it's fun to watch.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and we're forgetting about a cameo. The early beginning of the movie. Flame on. That
I gotta stand up.
That was funny. Like, oh, he's about to say it. He's about to say it. Avengers, flame on. And he's like, what the fuck? Also, now we know who wins in a fight between Johnny Storm and Pyro.
Yeah. If you could absorb the flame, yeah.
Well, he controls fire.
Yeah, that's not a good matchup at all. Can you hear me all right? Because I got to stand up for a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm a little bit further away from my camera. Fucking hell. How do you think Secret Wars is going to happen if they're going to do anything, if there are going to be any incursions? Joshua, they will never bring up incursions ever again. Never. Just like they will never bring up the Super Skrull from Secret Invasion. These things are never going to come up again because they're too stupid or overpowered to bring up ever again in the Marvel Universe.
Well, wasn't the incursions like specifically dealing with Kang and Jonathan Mathers as Kang? Like,
oh, that might be something. No, it was. Oh God, please don't bring up fucking Kang, because then I got to think about Loki and the time. Oh Jesus, the fucking time cops.
Who apparently were Deadpool confused for sex workers in this movie.
Branching timeline to disrupt the fabric of reality and raise the stakes with RDJ as Doom. I have no idea what they're going to do with Doctor Doom or Fantastic Four, but as far as incursions go, I don't see them happening ever again. I
saw someone post. So there's two memes going around that I've noticed with when it comes to the Kang situation. Either replace him with Robert Downey Jr. because of the whole blackface scene from Tropic Thunder, or B, to replace him with what's his name, Terry, the guy who played the original War Machine, who got kicked from Marvel before Marvel kicked off. Oh God, what's his name? What's the actor's name? Fuck. What's his name? Oh God, Terrence. No, Terrence something. Hold on. I know it's Terrence Howard. Everybody's making the jokes that they
have you seen the meme? Have you seen the meme going around with Robert Downey Jr. playing T'Challa? Playing T'Challa. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. I loved it. And somebody saying, "Man, y'all going too far. This is racist." Like, no, motherfucker, it's funny. Okay, it's funny. I think it's funny. You think it's racist. That's why I'm happier than you. I don't live in fucking complete and total misery looking for racism in every fucking thing that is around me. Just, it's a joke. and it's hilarious because it's entirely too well.
Survive.
Hopes
God, I
and
love that
fears for
movie.
Bloodlines 2. Bloodlines 2 is I'm predicting that to be an absolute disaster.
I don't even know what that is.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. That's something else I was talking about on Sunday. Sorry. I need to stop looking over there. Back to this. Sorry. I get distracted. I get distracted easily, okay?
So back to Deadpool.
Back to life. Back to reality. Back to the here and now. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
So back to Deadpool.
Back to Deadpool. I can
Let's
twist
see.
my monitor up so I can see it better while I'm standing up. Everybody's talking about doing standing while you're streaming. Can you imagine me standing for 2 hours?
Don't you do that for work?
I try not to. I sit in my fucking truck when it's raining.
So,
Anyway,
I wish we would have got a little bit more of Sabretooth, but he was killed basically almost instantly.
Apparently that's another throwback to a comic book cover. Because there's a comic book cover of Wolverine holding Sabretooth's head in his hand.
Well, I mean, Deadpool was the one holding the head, making jokes at did the movie fail? The new Mad Max movie fail?
Yes.
Is that what he was fucking with everybody about? Like
Furiosa.
He was like, yeah, Furiosa. Like he was just going to town on fucking with the people, and like a lot of disses were thrown in this movie, even towards other movies. Like even with the Henry Cavill scene, he was dissing on DC. He's like, because he was saying, "Don't you?" By the way,
don't worry.
He didn't. He never called Henry Logan. By the way, he also he said when he said the legends are true, the Calvarine. He literally says, "Don't worry, Henry. We're gonna treat you so much better than those fuckwads down the street." He called him Henry. He never called him Logan. He was just saying, fuck calling him Wolverine, fuck calling him Logan. He just stuck with the joke, which was great. Speaking of
in place, they shouldn't be in their existence disrupting the flow of reality. That was only one movie. The only time they referenced incursions, I'm talking about Joshua over here. The only time they reference incursions whatsoever at all is in the one movie, Multiverse of Madness. It's not brought up like fucking ever again.
Well, Disney's writers can't keep track with what they're keeping, what they're.
They can't keep track of what the person next to them is writing. At least that's how it comes across.
Well, they really need to keep. I think they need to start letting people like Ryan Reynolds run the MCU, like
ain't gonna happen.
Fans of the comics and fans of the characters. Because I really feel like a lot of the characters were treated pretty well in this movie, even though they were used as jokes. I still feel like they were treated pretty well. I'm a little sad they didn't get what's his name to come back to play the Juggernaut from X3. They pretty much got.
No.
Oh, I know why. He said his body couldn't take the strain of putting on that muscle mass, and he hated the suit.
It was
the
whole production thing with the Juggernaut was a nightmare. They came in and changed shit around midway through filming. It was too much of a pain in the ass for the suit. And once you have the suit on, you couldn't do anything. And he's getting old, so yeah, it wasn't a good enough offer. He turned it down, which is unfortunate.
Which is fine. It just sucks that we didn't get to see him.
Yeah.
It's really all it is. But they had almost everybody from the old X-Men movies in this.
They had first, fuckers. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Yeah.
Which he never said that, which sucks. We got to see I saw Deathstroke in there. I saw Psylocke from what was it? Age of Apocalypse.
Psylocke was in there. Deathstroke?
Deathstroke. Yeah, the lady from X2, the one with the Wolverine fingernails.
Oh, Lady Deathstroke.
Yeah, Lady Deathstroke.
Look, when you say Deathstroke, I think
Slade Wilson.
I immediately go to Slade Wilson. Okay, I got that fucker's figure sitting on my shelf right up there next to the Falcon.
Is it
the original Falcon?
Is it Deathstroke or Deathstrike? I think it might be Lady Deathstrike.
Lady Deathstrike.
We got to
Now that my brain
see.
catches up with me.
We got to see Azazel, the father of Nightcrawler. You know, before Marvel
A couple of
changed
times before he poofed out. There were some people going to say, "Wait, did they make Nightcrawler blue or did they make Nightcrawler red?" No,
that's Azazel. That's his father.
yes.
By the way, so you know the after credit scene where Deadpool is telling everybody how he's not the reason why Johnny got killed. I actually
all that shit.
Someone pointed it out, and I did not realize it. I think I sent it to you. Gambit lived.
Okay.
There's a bottom right screen that shows Gambit walking away from the fight from where Eliath came and killed everybody else. So Channing Tatum might come back as Gambit. I thought that was funny.
The whole entire saga, I'm assuming you're saying saga, put together was supposed to be about the whole plot of time travel. That was the whole point about all these projects having anything to do with multiverse at the time. Multiverse or time. Okay, but what does that have to do with the fact that they will never talk about incursions ever again? I'm not saying they're ditching the multiverse. I didn't say they're ditching multiverse. They're not ditching time travel. They're ditching the concept of the incursions because they will not be able to do any sort of multiversal alternate reality Tony Stark or Doctor Doom bringing him into the present. They will not be able to do that if they ever talk about incursions again. Yes, they're going to do the multiverse bullshit over and over again until we all fucking die, until Secret Wars. But incursions, no. Don't expect that to come up again.
Disney's going to look at this movie and be like, see, guys, multiverse movies can be successful and keep
Yes, that's the fucking problem. Instead of realizing, like, oh, if we just give the fans what they fucking want, action, fun movies. Like, as you can see, like Deadpool. Look, we both like the movie. Deadpool has a paper thin fucking plot. It has a paper thin plot, but God, it was so much fun. That's why it's going to break $1 billion. Not because of the story or the plot.
Also, it literally respects the material. It does make fun of people, but not in a disrespectful way.
That's
like all the characters were pretty much straight out of the comics, pretty much, or from not straight out of the comics.
Oh,
but
you mean they put them in their comic book accurate costumes and it was a hit? Oh my goodness! What? That's one.
Oh, dude, the theater fucking erupted when Hugh put the cowl on.
Ah, yes. Life is a mystery. Anyway.
Literally put the cowl on, and the theater went like absolute. It's like it was an end game moment. Like I got there was basically the same reaction whenever whenever Doctor Strange pulled all the people back from the portals and had the whole Avengers Assemble moment. That was what one of those moments were.
Clapped at Blade.
Oh yes. Yeah. People were super ecstatic about Blade, but I feel like the cowl moment was like that was the biggest at least for my theater experience. That was the most fan reaction when he put the cowl on.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. When Blade walked in, I thought that was CG. I'm like, no fucking way. Oh.
Which, by the way, did you know that the cowboy pool was played by Matthew McConaughey?
No shit.
Yeah. Obviously, Lady Deadpool was played by Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds' wife.
Just her voice.
And then the kids were his kids.
Yeah.
I'm saying they were playing.
So Deadpool and Wolverine is actually a family movie.
Yeah, sure. The final fight scene between Deadpool and Wolverine with all the Deadpools was great, by the way. It was just stupid. It was just stupid action. That's all it was, and it was funny. And, by the way, the two fights. I was talking to my friend John about this.
Oh, you didn't correct not that John, the other John?
Yes. I feel like this version of Wolverine is the most Wolverine we've seen Hugh play. Like he went full feral with this movie. I feel like him running on all fours, doing the jumps. I know a lot of the jumps were CG,
with the exception of being a dirty alcoholic who didn't care about anybody around him.
Yeah, But I'm saying like fight wise and just I feel like he really did a really good job as playing. I know he's always done a good job as playing Wolverine, but I feel like he dug down and like really pulled it for this one. Like it felt very like feral Wolverine, which is what Wolverine kind of is.
So Joshua coming in. Gotta say this for the last time. No, you're not, Joshua. It's okay. We're gonna talk about this over and over. The closer we get, and the more news comes out, the more we're all gonna talk about it.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it either.
Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, as an evil variant of Tony Stark who broke bad. In my opinion, they should have casted a different actor. Yeah, but they're desperate. They need a big name, a massive, successful name to bring in. That's why they did it. There is nothing else they could possibly say to convince anyone that, oh, Robert Downey Jr. is a good casting for Dr. No, it's a desperation move. It is 100% desperation move.
I would have loved to see Michael Fassbender play Dr. Doom.
Of Iron. Oh God, no! If they make him an evil variant of Iron Man, it's no. Sorry, it's gonna be shit. We'll see. We shall see.
There is
zipped his pants and just slapped his Wolverine apart.
I mean, yes, Steve. Essentially, yes. It was fantastic. He did like. They did the whole movie was great. I loved it. I feel like everybody did a great job. Even though Channing Tatum's Gambit was supposed to be it was supposed to be satire. Like what people don't realize is like people are making fun of him for it. It was definitely supposed to be satire.
But people loved it. I mean, like people.
Oh yeah,
people absolutely cheer. Like all the roles. Like Wesley Snipes coming back as Blade, people cheered on social media. Elektra cheered on social media. Channing Tatum cheered on social media.
Oh, by the way, for any people who were complaining about men not liking strong female characters, we fucking loved Elektra being in this movie. She was great, and so was X-23 or Laura.
How dare you go against the narrative?
Like I have no complaints about them. Like these characters, I've always enjoyed. Well, I don't really care too much for X-23 because I feel like she's just a carbon copy of Wolverine, but I do love Elektra as a character. I've always liked her as a character, and I think, her being like a strong woman, whatever, great for the movie.
Well, she's a strong woman, not a strong whammon.
Whatever. Yeah.
We got to get these terms. You got to get up to date with the terms. It's the strong whammon that we don't like because they're usually Mary Sue's insufferable twats who are just entitled on the fucking screen. Strong woman, that would be Sarah Connor. That would be Ellen Ripley. In your case, Elektra, all these other things. That'd be fantastically well-written characters, something that Hollywood doesn't know how to fucking do.
She did fantastic.
They do not care. Yes, sorry, Joshua. They don't care about it making sense.
Honestly, I would have loved to see Michael Fassbender as the role of Dr. Doom. I know he was Magneto, but I feel like he would have done a better job as Doom.
It's our time now, not theirs. It's our time, Charles, not theirs. Bring Michael Fassbender back as Magneto. Typecast that motherfucker.
Well, they killed him, remember? Because fuck. Where's is Magneto coming? He's dead. Fuck! What about his helmet? Cassandra melted that when she killed him. Bitch, don't play. Fuck!
Yes, Joshua, it's going to be trash. Well, we have okay. Let's I've talked about this a few times. I think I've talked about it to you. There are rumblings behind the scenes at Marvel that a bunch of the layoffs that took place, they got rid of a lot of the people that were involved in the layoffs were a bunch of activists behind the scenes that were just there to be activists instead of actual writers. So there's going to be a lot of wait and see as far as Marvel goes.
Look, and I want this to be said so that it can be said. I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is a bad actor or a bad choice for the role if he had not played Iron Man first.
We'll have to wait. It's like this is a massive wait and see. I don't like the idea. It's obviously done, like I said before, it's obviously done because they're desperate. Same reason why they brought the Russos back in. It's desperate. Marvel is desperate to get to get things going again.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm saying, but what I'm saying, I just wanted to be stated. Like, I'm not dissing on Robert Downey Jr. I think he's a fantastic actor.
Yeah, we
like
know
he's
this.
not. I don't think he's a bad choice for the role if he hadn't played Iron Man first. I think he could play.
Yeah.
He could play the role fine. I'm not like doubting the man's ability to act. That's not. I just don't.
But there's people that are going to see him on screen. It's like, what's Iron Man doing and looking like Doctor Doom? I'm so confused. And then there are going to be other people going, okay, where is this going to go? You know? Or they could just ignore it and say, fuck it, moving on. Which either way is fine if the story's good. That's what I keep harping on. I went into Batman the Cape Crusader looking for a good story. I got a mediocre fucking story. And just poor pacing. You know, I go into shit looking to be entertained. I was entertained like a motherfucker with Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.
Just
I can't praise it enough. And like the only complaints I have is like we didn't get enough of the Wolverine versus Hulk. And at the very end, why did Wolverine have to bash the door down? He could have just cut it open with the adamantine claws. That's about it.
Yeah, to show his strength and to cause like suspense and tension.
Yeah, but them picking on that one dude who was literally eye fucking Wolverine. Like, it's like the scene. I mean, for anyone who's seen it, obviously spoilers. Like, there's a scene where like the very first scene when they're trying to stop Cassandra from destroying all the multiverse. Deadpool struggling to get the antimatter cord and the matter cord to like touch. So Wolverine comes in, stabs it, and his shirt just explodes off. We all know what that scene was for. That scene was for the women because they made a commercial like of Hugh Jackman was like, why do I need to show my ass in this scene? Because women of the age of 18 and 38 are a very important demographic for us. That interview was hilarious.
I love the fight scenes. Absolutely.
Yeah,
every single
fight
like,
between.
I'm talking about
Deadpool
every like the two fights between Deadpool and Wolverine. The fight with the group. I enjoyed that. The Wolverine and Deadpool versus Deadpools. I enjoyed. I thought they were just well paced, well done, good choreography, like all around, and yeah. Like I said, they criticize Star Wars fight scenes and their choreography, and it's been shit. And that's like we get this one. It's like
poor R.I.P. Nice Pool. You're gonna make
killed. He was murdered.
Why'd you stop? My legs are tired. Oh God! And the stupid fucking dog, man. God, that stupid dog. You know that Ryan went out to he went to watch the world's ugliest dog competition, and he chose the winner was who he chose to play Dogpool.
There's nothing wrong with that, Penny. It's okay.
No one's judging you. Literally, they made a whole joke about it in the show.
No one here is going to judge. We might make jokes, but not judge.
I mean, literally, almost every other stream, if we say the words Henry Cavill, Hunty pops in like,
I have been summoned.
Just say those words and Hunty appears.
Oh, if you listen to Side Scrolls, Stuttering Craig's always talking about Jake Gyllenhaal and his abs from Roadhouse. It's an ongoing joke.
I mean, I do wonder why. I guess now it makes sense why Tony did not make a cameo in this movie, because they're making a joke that Robert Downey Jr. wouldn't make a cameo for this. I guess it makes sense now, which is probably why they wait because of the Doom stuff. I mean, yeah, but they got Chris Evans, who, by the way, the reason Deadpool's reasoning for killing him off in the movie was, and I quote, "Do you know what he was doing to the budget?"
Hunty has arrived. See, look. See it. Yeah.
We told you.
I'm sorry, Hunty. That was too. Your timing is impeccable. I love it.
Literally, when Johnny Storm died, Deadpool pointing out that Chris Evans was killing the budget, which I severely doubt. Because like I know Chris Evans and Ryan Reynolds are like really close friends in real life.
I think Ryan
Like
Reynolds
Chris,
is fucking everybody on the planet.
yeah. Well, I'm saying so the movie Free Guy, where it was like the GTA
I've got to
movie.
watch that. I've got to watch that.
It's good. It's good. It's a good dumb movie to watch. So like there's a scene. I'm gonna spoil it for you. There's a scene where the bad guys, but they kill the main. Yeah, the bad guys, but they kill the main character, and he summons Captain.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
That's from what I was going around the internet.
From what I was told, like that cup of coffee that he did a spit take with was his price to be in that movie. That's what he charged Ryan Reynolds for the price of that coffee.
Oh, good Lord.
So like, I don't think I think the whole budget thing was just like a joke. Like it was supposed to be like a one and done thing, like to help get Chris Evans off the screen.
Movie? No.
But I really feel like they held Robert Downey Jr. back from the movie because they were trying to wait for him to announce him as Doom. I really think that's the only reason why he didn't make a cameo.
Oh shit!
Like they didn't want to like, I don't know, hint at anything, or they wanted to like leave the whole like they wanted Robert Downey Jr.'s return to the MCU as Doom and not as Beck as Iron Man, which I really feel is why he didn't get that cameo.
Yeah. I wonder what they're going to be announcing at D23 this weekend. I'm actually going to be paying attention.
Garbage.
Well, at San Diego Comic-Con, all they did was they focused on movies. There were no announcements for TV shows or D+ bullshit like that.
Well, I mean, didn't what's his name say they're going to try and pull back on the content and focus on quality?
Yeah, Bob Iger has said that multiple times before.
Well, this is the
shit when I see it.
Well, I mean, this year is the first year we haven't been saturated with Marvel movies, or TV shows. It's been like just not as many. I think the only thing we got this year was what Loki season 2, Echo, and Deadpool.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Well, 1.5 out of 3.
I am genuinely. I'm not expecting it to be great, but I am genuinely curious for the Captain America Falcon movie.
I want to see what the reshoots did. I want to see if that line about you're no Captain, you're no Steve Rogers.
Oh, did you see when they were doing the Anthony Mackie on the San Diego Comic-Con and he had Harrison Ford walk out? The guy who played the leader in the Edward Norton Hulk movie also came on stage. So that means the leader is going to be in this movie as well. Which means they're bringing in more Hulk characters for this movie. Which is they did announce that they're doing a World War Hulk movie. So if they're bringing the leader and Red Hulk, it's got me. As you know, I'm a Hulk fan, so it's got me interested.
You got to have the right people writing. You got to have the right people directing. Yeah, you got to have the right people involved. And Marvel's got a lot of ground to make up. I think they have a chance to do it. Star Wars is fucked, so we can forget about that. Because Kathleen Kennedy did a video on that. Kathleen Kennedy, she wants to retire, but she doesn't. But she wants a win. She wants a win before she retires. It's like she's never going to retire.
What she's saying is that if she can get a positive movie, she'll retire.
Yeah,
or a positive something.
She wants a win at the box office, and it's like, you ain't getting it, bitch. Sorry. Her contract comes up in October. Okay. Now, is Disney going to renew her contract? Which would be foolish because she's been a failure. But she's not been involved. I don't care. She's the head of the studio. The studio is failing. You chop off the head. Sorry. Unfortunately, it's the people that Kathleen Kennedy has hired, the people responsible for all the garbage, are still going to be at Lucasfilm. What's going to happen with Marvel? That's going to be a wait and see, with the rumblings that they're trying to course correct. It's going to take a couple of years to do, because movies don't just fucking happen. We still have Agatha Harkness. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna watch. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch that.
So I have a genuine question for you.
Okay.
It's the way this movie ended. It felt like that Hugh was gonna stick around, because I saw an interview that it's possible that Hugh was sticking around as the role of Wolverine.
You give him money, he'll come back
till he's 90.
Until you're 90. I love those fucking lines, man.
Yeah, he's like, they did it twice. They went, like, oh, it's Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, Fox killed him, then Disney brought him back. We're gonna make him do this till he's 90. And then there was like the shawarma scene till you're 90, or it was right before that. I think. Yeah, it was like when. 90. So, but the way the movie ended, it felt like, because he was like, they were eating shawarma,
just leaving it open, maybe.
They're leaving it open whether or not Hugh Jackman's gonna stick around. I don't think that Henry Cavill is gonna stay as Wolverine. I think he's gonna play a different role. I think.
If they even bring him in, Henry Cavill's been done dirty throughout his career. And then, if you've heard any rumblings about the Warhammer 40K stuff from Amazon, they can't seem to come to an agreement yet. So that might not be happening.
I don't know why. Like, didn't they give him full control?
Apparently not. There has to be some creative agreement on what the show is going to be, where it's going to go. I don't know if it's for GW or for Amazon. I think I don't know. So that's the rumor going around.
So they're screwing him out of this too.
Wouldn't surprise me. It will not surprise me if it doesn't happen, and that's going to suck. Let's see.
What are they trying to force him to put ideological shit in his movie or his series?
Wouldn't surprise me. Marvel Studios cleaned house and fired activist producers. Yay! That would be amazing.
Well, if he does stick around, I don't think he's playing Wolverine. I think he's going to be doing a different role. Personally, I'd like to see him as Hyperion, but I think that'd be a great fuck you to DC, and to watch him play an evil Superman. I think it'd be fun. I'd also like to see him play Galactus.
Oh, they're gonna fuck up Galactus.
I think he'd make
fuck up Galactus.
I hope they don't. I don't want them to, because I really like Galactus. He's one of my favorite villains. Well, he's not really a villain. He's a cosmic entity that has to exist.
From a still that I saw from the leaked Fantastic Four trailer, they depict him as a space cloud with eyes. They show kind of a translucent face in the window in space.
You do realize that was the ending of the second Fantastic Four movie, right?
Hold on.
I'm pull it up. Yeah, Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Wait, what? Hold on.
That was what they did in the second.
Galactus leaked scene in Fantastic Four. This is a week ago. Oh, let's see what this is. Galactus leaked scene. Is it going to load up? Oh, God. Shut up. All right. First and foremost, we're going to look at this. Boom. This is what I'm talking about.
That's not a cloud, dude. That's his face.
I know, but it's translucent. So,
he can astral. He can astral project himself, right?
Yes. Let's see. I don't want to play the damn thing. This is not a leaked footage. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, that's it.
Also, it could just be the reflection of he's standing in front of glass. You say it's translucent. He could be just getting reflections from the lights inside the room.
I'm sure with D23 this weekend, they're going to they have to release the trailer. Okay. This is the leaked footage from San Diego Comic-Con. So they got to. If they want to build up any sort of discussion about this movie, they have to release this trailer. And everybody's going to be talking about it. So we shall see. As long as he's not some stupid, disgusting fart cloud again and again and again. Just make Galactus Galactus. Learn something from the fact that the comic book fans want to see Galactus on the fucking screen.
They probably didn't have the fucking budget for him. I mean, I'm trying to pull up a scene where Galactus showed up.
Joshua feeling some kind of way about the Fantastic Four from the MCU. Ow. Ow. Ow.
I don't have an issue with the casting except for Reed.
Well, yeah, because Pedro Pascal does not look like Reed. The fuck? Can we please stop screaming? And knock on my door. Hello? We heard someone being tortured in here. No, that's just my children playing. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, the song stuck in your head, don't you?
It's either that one or Bye, Bye, Bye.
I've had that stupid fucking song, Bye, 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 stuck in my head. There, that is from the Rise of Silver Surfer. There's Galactus. Like, there's his crown. And then there's like the horns. So, yeah, that's the scene.
Oh, okay, that took me a minute to see it. Okay.
So that is not the MCU's.
I'm sorry.
That is not the MCU's Galactus. That is the Fox God. Galactus.
Pedro Pascal looks like a bottom. Oh God. Y'all mean. All right, we got any closing thoughts now? D23's this weekend. We'll be taking a look. I'll be taking a look at the nonsense coming out from Disney, what they're going to do with Marvel and Star Wars. And as I said, I'm more hopeful with what's coming from Marvel than I am with Lucasfilms.
Oh, duh.
Like I have no hope. I just don't. I mean, I want Lucasfilm and Star Wars demise escalated with as far as Disney's concerned. Like, just let it go. Let fans do their shit. Let good writers take over because they ain't got none. Any closing thoughts? Sorry.
Did they ever announce who's playing the Silver Surfer in this movie? Either of them? Because supposedly there's two Silver Surfers,
male and a female. That's again. Try to hold out some little thread of hope that it will be done well and handled properly, and not be some ideological drivel.
So you think we're gonna get a CGI thing, or we're gonna get like a practical effects thing, like we did with the old movie?
I don't think that was practical effects.
That was practical effects, sir.
Huh. Okay. Silver Surfer is not gender swapped. There's a male and female Silver Surfer in the comics. It's just with the wrong one. There's a difference between gender swapped and using the female version. One of these things is not like the other. Dude, it's coming from It's coming from Disney Marvel. That's another red flag. There's all the red flags you need. Nobody's requiring you to watch it, but I'm gonna watch it because I cover it on my channel. Because we talk about it. And who knows? Yes. Again, it could be good.
The thing is practical effects. It was not CG.
In what?
In the original Fantastic.
I'm talking about the Silver Surfer.
Oh, I said the thing, dude.
Oh, I didn't realize you. Okay, yeah, the thing was practical effects. In the original, not that sequel bullshit. Not the sequel,
which
but
they did in the credits. They did credit the shitty Fantastic Four movie.
So yeah, we shall see.
All in all, I mean, I think our statements state for itself that we enjoyed this movie.
Gender swapping would be taking Batman and making him female. Using the female version of it, I would not consider gender swapping. I like to use proper terminology when we're shitting on things.
Mrs. Freeze.
Fuck that stupid shit. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Did you have to?
You wanted an example. I gave you an example.
No, I didn't want an example. You did not have to bring that up. Have you seen there were people?
Yes, I watched your video.
There were people that still thought the pride skins for Mrs. Freeze, they thought that was a joke. They thought some people that somebody went in there and edited that crap. It's like, no, that's stuff that they actually allowed to be released. And oh my god, I thought they were using Victor and Nora's daughter, but no, you are going to legitimately gender swap when you didn't fucking have to. For fuck's sake. That's what's the most annoying thing about some of these creative decisions that they make.
One of the best Batman villains in Ruined.
Fucking hell. Thanks to the animated series. But regardless, when you don't have to, they did not have to make that change when it's intentional like that, when it's obviously intentional like that. You know there's nefarious reasons behind it. It's just bullshit, lazy, creatively bankrupt, ideological checkbox shit when they do not have to. Anyway.
Tell them how you really feel.
Fucking Christ. They could have used Nora and had Victor Freeze in Frozen, and they could have done that. Would have landed better. They could have used their daughter. Would have landed better. Fuck, use their daughter, make her a fucking lesbian. It would have landed better, except intentionally gender swapping a character. When they just fucking... Anyway. Making me fucking worked up at the end of the goddamn stream. Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, Steve. Like, scenes that will live in your brain rent-free for your entire life. That's, yeah. Yep. Wait, Batman Beyond? I thought that was in the animated series when he was at the grave.
He was in both.
I'm going to have to see what happened in Batman Beyond.
He's ahead in Batman Beyond because he's immortal.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What?
You never actually watched Batman? Oh, you need to watch Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
You should. It's fucking good, is what it is.
I mean, there's so much shit I need to watch that everyone tells me I need to watch. And what do? I just end up playing fucking Rocket League and doing nothing for 2 fucking hours before no time's passed.
I'm telling you, you need to watch Batman Beyond.
That is, I believe that's the one that they're doing. Just not calling her Nova. Hold on. How can the Silver Surfer be a woman? Easy. There's 2 fucking versions of him. Shut up, IGN. Pick up. What? Fuck off. Not you. Okay.
Sure, the people who made
Juno.
Batman
Juno Earth 829. So we got one right here. Juno is the fucking Juno is the daughter of Arimatheus. Whatever. What other female versions of the Silver Surfer do we have? Juno's one of them. Oh my dear God, what the hell happened? Okay. Frankie Ray, Nova. Oh, we got this covered. Yeah, this is going to be a fun little romp. Calm down, haters. The comics did it first. Fuck off. Where is this? Give me a name. Oh, Julia Garner. Okay, so they have picked her. Julia Garner will be playing the female. No, I will not disable. I will not disable my ad blocker. You can eat a dick.
What about the male Silver Surfer? I know they announced the female Silver Surfer.
She's not playing Norrin Rad, but Shala Ball. So yes, let's see who Shala Ball is, because I don't know these characters. I'm not familiar.
I think it was Norrin's love interest.
Shala Ball is a fictional character appearing in American comic books, published blah blah blah. So yes, Joshua, they are using the females. They are not gender swapping the females. Okay.
It's still dumb though.
Look, we're not arguing whether it's smart or whether it's good or bad. We're arguing whether or not they're gender swapping. They're not. So now that we've got that covered, Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer. No. The first steps. Silver Surfer. Additional cast members include Ralph Ineson as Galactus, Julie Garner as Shalabal Silver Surfer. Blah 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 blah.
Wait, this is all announced?
This is on Ralph Ineson as Galactus.
We'll pull it up.
I'm trying to motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna sit down again.
We'll speed it up. Get your ass moving, old man.
Motherfucker. All right, let's see. Oh, this is from Snopes. Sounds like it's dripping in space. What? Let's see. Space.com. Maybe Bleeding Cool. Going big with Galactus. 2 days ago. I just want to find. God damn it. That's all you're going to give me? This is from motherfuckers. You don't. Oh, published yesterday. Block. No, don't sign me up. All right. Do. I don't think this is going to give much, but we got. Let's see. Additional casting. Damn it. Where was it? Casting announcement. Yada, yada, yada. No, really? I thought this was. God damn it. I don't know where it was. All right, hold on. Oh, really? That's what you're going to do? Fuck off. I've completely lost. Let's see. Silver Surfer casting. No, not Doug Jones. All we got is Julie Gardner to play Silver Surfer. So maybe they're keeping it hush hush. For First Steps cast. Hauser, Susan Storm, Johnny Storm, Mr. Fantastic, Ralph Ineson as Galactus, Julie Garner, Thing, John Malkovich is going to be in it. So doesn't look like there's any casting yet for the male Silver Surfer.
I know I did see an article where they said they were going to do both, 2 Silver Surfers.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
I sent that to you as well.
Yeah. Let's see. Julie Garner. What do we know Julie Garner from? No idea. So Julie Garner running around the set running around the movie all in silver. Yay. Comics are selling vast, a lot of similar different shit all around. Part of me still likes they are gender swapping just for the sake of it. Even though they handpicked female Silver Surfer from the comics, is the fact that they're using characters for wrong reasons. I didn't say it was a good idea. I'm just saying it's not a gender swap. They're just using the female version.
Okay, so IBM,
but Ralph, that is still intentional. And under the current atmosphere, the way everyone's looking at all this shit, it's going to be seen a certain way, which is, Just just like in this case, you saw it as a gender swap. It's like, well, a lot of people are going to see it as
Really?
a
They
gender
got
swap.
this guy's gonna be the one to play Galactus? Ralph Eisen? Or Ensign? I don't know how to fucking say his last name.
Ralph Ineson. That's Nova. Okay. I don't think, yeah, as far as I know, they're not using Nova. So we'll just have to see what they do. Oh, wait, Ralph Ineson was Voldemort? No shit. Was it?
Hold on.
No, that wasn't Voldemort.
No, Ralph Fiennes played Voldemort.
Or Faines, whatever. Yeah, no. Two different actors. Ralph Ineson. Open image in new tab. This is Ralph Ineson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is Galactus. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because Galactus is going to be a CG. It's going to be a CG monster, even though he's not really a monster, but it's
a world eater.
Well, the eater of worlds, but yeah.
World eater. Oh, let's get to semantics here. Oh, wait, never mind.
Then you're going to be.
You're going to be what? Anyway, I'm going
to be specific, sir.
Got to be Pacific. So anyway, you got anything coming up?
I'm painting minis.
That's minis. Great. You got to start showing that shit off in the Discord.
I guess sure I could spam the
Discord. Come on, spam the Discord photo dump. Spam the Discord photo dump. But that's going to be it for tonight. It is way past. Well, I say way past. It is past 10. Excuse me. So we're going to call it. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It's been wonderful talking about this nonsense. You should definitely watch Borderlands because I'm going to watch Borderlands this weekend, and we're going to talk about Borderlands.
I mean, I could try and pirate it, but I am the broke.
We don't pirate anything around here. What are you talking about?
Pirate in Minecraft.
We would never sail the high seas with Captain Jack Sparrow. We don't do that kind of stuff. Is the CGI better than God? I hope so. Fucking MODOK. But with that being said, what's fair? Oh no, that's from mine. Anyway, good night, y'all. Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.